our vibe is killed because I don't like you and you made out with other bitches in front of me. Like, what do you mean? Hey YouTube, a long time no chat. Sorry that I've been so MIA. I do live streaming now through the company Arsenic on an app called LiveAF. So if you would like to support me, I go live almost every single day. Sometimes I tell stories, sometimes I talk about my day, sometimes I do my makeup, sometimes I play trivia questions with you guys, and if you win, I'll like follow you on Instagram, DM you, whatever. So it's really fun. All you have to do is download the LiveAF app. It stands for Live Artistic Freedom, not live as fuck. Follow me, Brighton Victoria, same as my Instagram, and then just like tune in whenever I pop on. Sometimes I'll let you know what time I'm going on my Instagram stories, sometimes I do it spontaneously, but that's where a lot of my time has been going to. So if you miss seeing from me, hearing my thoughts on the world, hearing little stories about my day-to-day life, that is a great way to keep up with me. It's kind of like vlogging, but it's live. So you can interact with me, you can comment to me, you can ask me questions. It's also a great way to get advice for free. If you come onto my live stream with a question that you have and ask it below, or ask me before I go on the live and then I'll answer your question on the live, you'll get my answer to your situation for free. But I still am doing advice sessions all the time. It's becoming more and more popular. So if you have something that you're struggling with, please reach out to me. Look me up on Instagram, Brighton Victoria, DM me, send me an email. My email is attached to my Instagram. My email is on my YouTube page. You can find me, you can email me, DM me, reach out to me, and I can give you advice over any situation. I can do it on the phone for $1 a minute, which is 60 bucks for an hour, or a lot of people like to do the email option, which you just send me an email as in-depth as possible about what you're going through, Venmo or PayPal me 25 bucks, and then I will get back to you within a few days with my whole insight on the situation, what I think you should do, what my opinion is, whatever. Please support me. I'm trying to be an entrepreneur. I'm trying to do something with my skills and talents, so hit me up. Okay, so for today's story time, I'm gonna tell the story about it. Over the summer, I crashed a bachelor party. Like literally it was like 30 men who were all 30 to 35 years old, and I was the only girl. This is just the like turn my life takes. And it was definitely one of the most fun days I've ever had, like in my top 5. Like the most fun moments of my life have all come from spontaneity. Sometimes when shit lands in your lap, like say yes, like obviously be safe about it. Don't just go to like any random bachelor party. Like dudes can have a plan to like gang rape you or something. I don't know. Like it definitely on paper seemed a little sketchy, but I really like my gut instinct told me that there was no issue with going. Also, ACL Fest 2017, where I met 35-year-old guy who's like huge part of my life, my best friend, my lover, like my everything, like one of my like core people in my life that matters the most to me. I wouldn't have him if I hadn't been like ballsy enough, whatever, to be like, fuck it, I don't know this guy, but I want to spend this whole festival with you. Just be smart. Not all men are out to kill you, rape you, ruin you. And sometimes men, well, okay, let's be honest. Men are a lot more fun than women in a lot of ways. That's why I've always had more guy friends than girlfriends, because guys are just fucking chill. I feel like in a past life, I was a dude more than I was a woman. Get along with dudes. And no, that doesn't mean I just suck a bunch of dudes' dicks. I hate when I see memes that are like, don't trust a girl who says she has a lot of guy friends because that just means she's like fucked all these dudes. No, it doesn't, like at all. Like my guy friends, like it's completely platonic. Like besides a couple of guy friends I've had throughout my life who have then expressed interest in me, it's always been platonic. Like I don't think my guy friends would fuck me and vice versa, just because it's like, no, that's not the relationship that we have. So into the story. This summer in June, I went out with a girl who became my friend because her boyfriend was sliding in my DMs trying to fucking get with me. So I told her girl to girl, like, yo, your man's shady. They broke up. Her and I became friends. We really bonded. She was cool as fuck. But then she ended up getting back with this guy, even though he's obviously a piece of fucking shit, not to mention extremely verbally and mentally abusive as fuck. But they're back together and she's now pregnant with his child. So needless to say, her and I are not friends at all, because he would not want his baby mama to be friends with the girl who ratted him out for being a fucking cheating player. And he told her to like block me on Instagram. So her and I are not friends at all. I wish her luck with her baby. She's a cool person. She deserves a lot better than this dude who she's gonna now be stuck with for a long time, because people don't break up as easily when there's a child. So good luck to her. But I was out with her. We were downtown on Dirty 6th Street, which I never go to Dirty. I don't know what compelled us to go to Dirty this night, but we like spontaneously went to Dirty. We were like dressed too nice for Dirty. Like definitely like some of the cutest girls out on the entire fucking road. Like the ladies of the night, the street creatures are out on Dirty 6. So me and my girl were like looking like a damn meal, head to toe. And so this dude comes up to me to hit on me. He's actually really cute. I'm so used to having like the ugliest men come hit on me. And I'm always like, are these guys like just really ballsy, or am I uglier than I think I am? Because if I looked like that, I would not be talking to people that look like this. But this guy was like actually cute, really, really drunk, mentioned that he was here on a bachelor party. They were all visiting from California, blah, 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 whatever. Him and I exchange numbers. He tells me tomorrow the whole bachelor party is going out on the lake. I'm from Austin, born and raised. He really liked that. That appealed to him. He was like, oh, that's so cool. You should come out with us tomorrow. Meet us. Come with us on the lake. Plus, you're a hot girl that I probably want to try and fuck. Like, let's be honest. So I was like, okay, for sure. And I really wanted to go because I love doing spontaneous things like that. But my friend who I was with had something going on, some work-related thing where she does some type of like modeling, pop-up modeling every once in a while. So she was doing like a modeling thing. I don't know, but she couldn't come because the time we were supposed to meet was like in the middle of her modeling thing. So I knew that if I wanted to go, I would definitely have to go alone. Like I don't have a lot of friends. There wasn't anyone I could hit up last minute who I like liked enough to want to like go buddy up with to spend the whole day with them at this random dude's bachelor party. So I was like, if I go, I know it's gonna have to just be me because my friend that's with me meeting these guys like definitely can't go. So the next morning I wake up like hungover as fuck, definitely don't think the guy's gonna text me, but he does. He calls me and he's like, yo, like, are you still gonna come out with us today? Like, come through, this is the address, this is our Airbnb, like, let's have a good time. So I was kind of cautious, kind of wary. I didn't want to be the only girl. I was like, is this kind of weird? Like, what if a lot of them try to hook up with me, or what if it's sketchy and they literally are like trying to gangbang me or something goes wrong? But my gut instinct told me like everything was fine. So I decided to go and it was totally safe, totally chill. I walk into this Airbnb and it's like 30 dudes, all different types of men. Some were married, some my girlfriends, some were single, some were really, really attractive, some were not. It was just like the whole spectrum, like this huge friend group, all from California. They were all staying in this one Airbnb. So like a lot of them had to have been sleeping on the floor or shit because like there was not room in this house for this many men. So I walk in and there's like all this white powder on the table. And I'm like, oh my God, did you guys spend like hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars on cocaine? Because this is what I'm thinking. And they're like, well, like we tried to, but my buddy over here didn't check the shit before he bought it from some random dude in an alleyway. And it's all baby powder, like 100%, not even kind of a drug, like all 100% ripped off. And I'm like, y'all are fucking stupid. Like, how are you 30 years old and don't know to test a drug before you buy it from a random man in the street? That was like my first impression of these people walking in. And they were like, well, you live here, like, do you know someone we can get drugs from? And I was like, I actually genuinely do not. So sorry to disappoint. But I did bring a handle of Tito's, so I brought like a handle of vodka, some mixers, some like solo cups, and I'm so happy I did because they only had like beer and whiskey and like shit that I would not want to drink, and I definitely wanted a little bit of a buzz before we went on this boat. Had to talk to all these fucking men. I was literally the only girl. Like, not a single other girl was there, which why would there be? It was a bachelor party, and I'm surprised they like were okay with this dude inviting me because like, here's a girl who's gonna impede on our guy time, or we're gonna act different around the girl, whatever. I literally walked in there and I was like, don't be nervous, like I'm literally a dude in a chick's body, like let's get fucked up, let's have a great time. So I start talking to everyone, get along with everyone. Everyone's really, really cool, really polite. Everyone loves that I brought a handle. Everyone likes that I'm a pretty girl and not like some fucking street urchin. Like, it was very apparent that I was well received, let's put it that way. So the party bus comes to take us to the lake so that we can get on the party barge. So we're on the party bus, we're all drinking, having a good time, listening to music, still getting to know everyone better. Then we go out on the lake, typical lake day, big party barge with like the slide on top, and you like slide down, and they took us out to Devil's Cove, which is a part of the lake where you can like hook up your boat to all the other boats, and then you can like socialize with a bunch of different people on their boats and party barges and like hop across like boat to boat, whatever. So that was super fun. At this point in the day, I'm pretty drunk. I'm only getting drunker because I'm like drinking the whole fucking time. the dude who invited me to come, who really wasn't like that flirty, touchy-feely anything with me, but I could just tell by how he was acting that he was hoping like if we both got liquored up enough, like maybe I would fuck him at the end of this. But like, as cute as he was, he just wasn't my type. Like, he was such like a California boy, just had like kind of the California like surfer dude voice and like vibe. Like, I don't know, I definitely don't think he's dumb. Like, if he watches this, like, hey, like, you're cool, I liked you, like, we follow each other on social media, like, what's good, hope you're doing well. But like, he just wasn't my type of guy, and like the personality wasn't doing enough for me that I was like, I want to jump this guy's bones. Like, me and this kid didn't even kiss once, and I was like the girl he brought, and everyone was making jokes kind of like, yo, like, are you gonna get with her, or like, is she up for grabs for all of us? I'm like, okay, I'm not like up for grabs, you nasties, what the fuck. We're on the boat and we're all hopping back and forth, and the guy who invited me, who's like kind of made it clear that he wants to hook up with me but isn't being too pushy about it, finds this other girl on a different boat that is all over him in like a much sluttier bikini than me. She like looked Colombian or Hispanic, like just really, really pretty, ethnic looking, fat fucking ass, fat fucking tits, just like an exotic, beautiful woman. She was all over him, eating him up. They were like making out in front of me, all this shit. And I was just so fucking offended. I literally cried. And I didn't even like this guy. I was just so offended. Like, who the fuck invites a girl to a thing and then proceeds to like literally hook up with another girl right in front of her? Like, maybe he was picking up on the fact that I wasn't gonna fuck him, I don't know. But in my head, until we've had a conversation of like, oh no, like, you only came because I thought you were cool, and like, you can talk to any of my buddies, I'll talk to whoever I want, I don't know. It just seemed very weird and rude to me to invite a girl out as like your guest on your friend's bachelor party, and then the second there are other girls around, proceed to like make out with them in front of the girl you invited. So that just really pissed me off, and I was wasted, so I cried. Not like out of, oh, why does he like her and not me? Because like actually part of me was like relieved that like now this pressure was off me to like hook up with him. I was just like, that's so rude. Like, that is like next level misogynistic fuckboy shit. I don't like that, and I'm drunk and I'm upset about it, and you're a piece of shit, basically. And he was like, oh, well, like, I didn't think you'd care, like, it's a bachelor party, like, I just figured you do you, I do me, like, blah 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 blah. I'm like, no, like, I don't give a fuck, like, I don't even like you. Do you want me to say to your face I don't even like you? Like, I'm trying to be nice about this? But it's just fucking rude to invite a girl and then proceed to hook up with other chicks in front of her. Like, does anyone else not, like, that's so rude to me. But I was like, whatever, you do you, bro, I don't even like you, so like, this is working out for the best. His friends were like consoling me. They were like, don't cry, like, he's a piece of shit, he doesn't matter, like, it is disrespectful, it is rude, but like, you're hotter than that girl, you're cooler than that girl, like, you're so cool, like, we all really, really like you, like, blah, blah. And I was like, no, like, that's not even why I'm upset, you guys. It's just like the principle, okay? And I'm really fucking wasted right now. So there were two boys on the boat that like really, really, really liked me. One guy was super weird, like so weird, like next level weird, like so weird that it's like he was a character or a comic or something, but like it worked for him, like it was attractive. I don't know, I cannot even believe I'm saying it because he was so fucking weird, but just a lot of the things he said and did were so stupid and drunk and like, oh my god, what the fuck are you doing? But it like worked for me. Like, I was like, I like vibe with you, like, you're attractive, you're weird, but it's like kind of cool. I can be really weird, you're definitely 500 times weirder than me, so you can never think anything I do is weird. So I was like kind of vibing with this one dude. Then there was this other dude who I adore, just like the sweetest man, coolest personality. Him and I were having like the most intelligent, incredible conversations, like hitting it the fuck off, like checking off every mental box in my head of like what it takes for me to hit it off with someone. But this guy wasn't physically like my look. He had long hair, like maybe this long. I don't like long hair on dudes. I don't care. I don't care if you're a Fabio. I don't care if you're Jason Momoa or whatever his name is. I don't give a fuck. I think it looks so bad. I hate it. I don't give a fuck if you're the hottest man ever. If you have long hair, you're out. So like, wasn't my look. He was married. Kept telling me about his wife, talking to me about being married, but also being handsy. Also talking to me about how hot and sexy I was. Also telling me that he wished he wasn't married so that he could make out with me. And I'm just like, oh my god. Like, I'm very flattered, but also if I was your wife and could overhear this conversation, I would be next level devastated. Like, so fucked up. But like, at least he wasn't really doing anything. Like, I wasn't gonna let him do anything, and like I wasn't into him like enough to want to like do anything, but he was so cool, and just the whole day was just like tooting my horn, sucking my dick, telling me how I was like the prettiest girl ever, and he was so happy he met me, and how although he's married and he lives in California and there could never be a future between us, that like he hopes that like I realize how pretty and how awesome whatever I am, and that like I never let a guy treat me poorly, like just on his soapbox of like uplifting me because he thought I was the fucking shit, which I don't blame him. He has good taste. So after the end of the day on the party barge, we go back to the fucking party bus. Get back on the party bus, we're all standing up, dancing. There's this one dude who was especially creepy as weird. Like the second I even met him in like the whole group, I was like, this guy's creepy and weird. And he was being so inappropriate to me, like grabbing on my bathing suit bottom, trying to take off my underwear, like on a fucking party bus with a bunch of dudes. He thought it was so funny. Some other guys were laughing, like just being drunk assholes, like, oh, like let's fuck with this girl. Let's get the one girl here to get naked kind of thing. And I was like, stop fucking touching me, like getting pissed as fuck. Like, come on, like we've all been having so much fun. Why are you now gonna be the drunk, skeezy, creepy fucking guy? Like, why are you now gonna be a creepy, skeezy fucking dude? Like, just be fucking chill, weirdo. And then these two dudes that really liked me, the one that was married and then the super weirdo guy, like came to my rescue. They were like, don't fucking touch her, bro. Like, what the fuck? You're being so fucking disrespectful. Like, leave her the fuck alone. Like, just so defensive of me. And I was like, thank you. Thank you very much. So we get back to the place, and the dude with the long hair who has the wife, like he's like getting all buddy up to me, really close to me, like talking to me, like having conversations with me, like this close to my face, like definitely making it clear he wants to kiss me. And then he like pushes me up against the wall. So like I'm just up against a wall, and he's like in front of me, like this close to my fucking face. And he literally tries to kiss me. And I push him the fuck back, like shove him. And I'm like, what the fuck are you doing, bro? What about your wife? And it's like his whole face just changed, kind of like he instantly sobered up a bit, just like, oh my God, what the fuck was I about to do? And also thank me very much that I'm a good enough person that I'm not gonna let some married man kiss me. If I was a little home wrecking hussy out here, I could have just made out with him, because I don't give a fuck about his wife in California. I don't even know what she looks like. I don't even know her name. But I didn't, because that's fucked up. And I'm like, you are damn lucky that I'm not a fucking dirty hoe, because you would have so much guilt going back to your wife tomorrow on a plane. Like, come on, dude. I mean, he was a really good guy. I mean, I can't even say that because now I know how he acts when he's married. Like, even if he was married to me, like, would he just go find some girl he thought was hotter than me and then do this? So, like, I can't really say he's a good guy, but, like, he was just so nice, like, one of the most respectful to me of the group. It was just, like, so disappointing to see him just, like me so much and just be, like, sad that he had a wife. And I was like, I just feel bad for your wife, bro. Like, come on. So after that point, that long-haired dude did not talk to me again for the rest of the night. Like, I think he realized, like, I'm fucking up. I need to stay away from her. Like, I can't control myself, blah, 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 whatever. So him and I don't speak for the rest of the entire night. So then I go out back to smoke with the weird, funky dude. And him and I are smoking, just, like, shooting the shit, like, having the funniest, best conversation ever. And he straight up is like, I need to find a girl like you in California. Like, you're so fucking cool. Like, a girl like you who's attractive, but also cool and can, like, chill with the guys and will, like, smoke and drink and do this stuff and isn't a fucking pussy. You're not high maintenance. Like, you're so fucking cool. He just absolutely loved me, and again was like sucking my dick, tooting my own horn, just like lifting me up and up and up. And I was like, well, this guy doesn't have a wife, and he's really cute, and he's really funny and cool, whatever. So then it's like dinner time, and everyone was supposed to go out to eat dinner, like bachelor party dinner, as a whole group. And this dude who kind of had put together the bachelor party was being such a dick about the fact that I was there, was being really rude to my face, not even trying to not be rude. I can get why it's kind of like, oh, I want to do this fun bachelor party thing with all my bros, and now for some reason this fucking girl's here. I was like, should I leave? Like, I feel uncomfortable. Like, the dude was making it very obvious he didn't want me there. And the funny guy and the dude who initially invited me out were both like, nah, you can stay, you're cool, we'll sit back here with you. So they didn't even go to their friend's dinner to, like, celebrate his getting married shit with him. They like stayed back with me, and I was like, I feel so bad. Like, I will go home. Like, I don't care. Like, I'm drunk. It's been a whole day. And they're like, no, we want you to come out with us tonight. We don't want you to leave. We'll skip the dinner and stay here with you. And then I could tell that the dude who put together the dinner and the guy who was getting married were like really put off. Like, bro, what the fuck? We're best friends. You're not gonna come to my fucking bachelor party dinner for this girl. And I felt so fucking uncomfortable, but also I don't give a fuck. They want me here. We're having a good time. I'm having a great day. So sucks to suck, basically. So they all leave to go to this dinner. Me and the two dudes stay back. We just chat, smoke, whatever. The dude who invited me, who was making out with another girl on the boats on the lake, proceeds to say in front of me to the funny guy, like, I hope you know if you weren't here right now, bro, me and her would be like fucking in the bathroom. And I was like, no, we wouldn't. The dude was like, really? Because like I can go inside and y'all can smash out here. And I was like, no, there will be no smashing of anyone. I'm also here. Like, you can't act like I'm not here and speak about me when I'm literally right fucking here. Hi, remember me? Here I am. Right here. And I was like, and you were just hooking up with another girl on the boat. So like the fact that you think now that you can just come back now that we're back from the boats and be like, oh, do you still want me, girl that I invited? Can we get together? I was like, the audacity of this man. Like, he was very cute, but not cute enough for this shit, let me tell ya. You ain't Liam Hemsworth. You don't have an Australian accent. Like, who the fuck do you think you are? And also, what kind of girl do you think I am that I would see you making out with other girls on the boat, cry because I was drunk and pissed and offended, and then an hour or two later just be like, okay, well, you're interested in me again? Like, yeah, I'll fuck you in the bathroom. Like, no, like literally, what the fuck? I'm sad that there are girls out there who would have done that. And we know that girls would have done that because the fact that he asked me as if like, yeah, me and her would totally be fucking right now if you weren't here killing our vibe, bro. No, our vibe is killed because I don't like you and you made out with other bitches in front of me. Like, what do you mean? So at that point, I was like, no, like you made out with the other girl. And he was like, I thought you didn't care about that. And I'm like, I don't care because I'm not interested in you, but you can't then like try and act like that didn't happen and try and hook up with me now. Like, even though I wasn't interested as it was and didn't really want to hook up with you, I'm definitely not gonna hook up with you at this point. So then everyone comes back from the dinner. We all get ready to go out. We go out downtown. We go to like 6th Street again, like whatever, blah, blah, blah. I'm hanging out with the really funny, weird dude. He like pulls me into a photo booth. We make out for like 30 seconds. I don't know. He's like telling me how badly he wants to hook up with me, fuck me, whatever. And I'm like, that's probably not gonna happen. I already feel weird that I'm making out with you in a photo booth when your friend invited me. But hey, I feel like someone felt like they were gonna get something from me on this bachelor party. And you know, I really, really did like this boy a lot. Like, him and I stayed in touch for like months after this bachelor party. Like June, July, August, him and I would text like at least once a week, like send each other funny selfies, like talk about dumb shit because we were both super fucking weirdos. And we like bonded over how weird we were. So we made out in the photo booth for like 30 seconds, and that's the most booty any of them got from me on this whole trip. So yeah, anyone who's just assuming that I'm a little dirty whore that went to the bachelor party to hoe themselves out or like strip on the party bus, like no, I was 100% one of the guys, and I happened to really dig one of the guys. And of course I picked like the weirdest motherfucker of the whole group. And I'm sure the married one was really jealous to later find out that I made out with this one. But like, dude, you are married. Like, you need to slow your fucking roll. So we went out and it's like 2 a.m. and the bars are closing. And so we're all trying to rally together to get an Uber. And literally, I kid you not, as we're waiting for an Uber, me, the funny guy, 2 other random dudes in the group, and then the dude who invited me, we're standing on the curb waiting for the Uber, and guess who walks up of all the people in the world? The Colombian, Hispanic looking chick from the boat that was all over the dude that invited me and like a couple of her friends. And they were like, oh my God, y'all are the guys from the boat, haha, LOL, OMG. So then of course my dude is like, oh, well, this girl doesn't want to fuck me. Maybe this girl will, because she was already all over me on the boat. So then he invites her and her friends back to the Airbnb. So then we go back to the Airbnb. At this point, it's like a party. It's like 30 dudes in the bachelor party, me, this like Colombian chick, and like her friends for this dude who invited me. And then all the other dudes who came back over time in their Ubers had all also brought back groups of girls with them. So there was like a fuck ton of dudes, fuck ton of chicks, all having after party. Some people had brought drugs. People were getting a little crazy. It was insane. The dude that invited me was again making out with this Colombian chick all over the couch in the living room in front of like 50 fucking people. I was like, this dude has some serious balls, because if I had been interested in him in the least, if I had thought he was really interested in me and then was like really sad that he wasn't, if I had been a crazy bitch, I could have gone up to her and been like, fuck you, hoe, he invited me here. Like, he's so lucky that I, one, didn't really like him, and two, am really chill and don't cause drama, because for him to invite me, take me, be all over me, then make out with another girl in front of me on the boat, be all over her, get me upset, tell me that he didn't think I would care. I tell him I don't care, we're good. He then tries to fuck me in the bathroom. After all that happens, I'm like, no, are you crazy? Remember, you just wanted Colombia, bitch, 2 hours ago. And then we go out, we run into her, and then he finally ends his night with her. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, obviously this dude was just like desperately trying to get it in on this boys trip, and like, I'm happy for him if he did get it in with this Colombia bitch. I'm sure he did. But like, who does that? Like, ultimate fuckboy status. And as someone who's like very anti-fuckboy, all about respecting women, anti-misogyny, he was just like doing single-handedly all the things that I come on this channel to bitch about men doing, but he was doing it in front of my face when he'd invited me as his guest to an event. So, but it was a really, really fun time, and it was safe, and nothing bad or sketchy happened in the slightest. I ended up going back home at like 4 in the morning, so I spent like a literal like 18 hours with these dudes. It was so fun. I felt like an honorary friend. Everyone was so cool to me, besides the like 2 dudes who were being creepy trying to pull off my bathing suit bottoms on the drunk bus ride home. Everyone else was literally chill as fuck, and it was so fun. And just like shit like that, like how that even happened, how did I even get to experience that day? Oh, because I went to the bar, met a dude, actually answered his phone call the next day, actually went to the Airbnb. Like, sometimes you gotta be ballsy and risk it for the biscuit to have a fun time, but also like just be safe. Like, you know, be safe. But I am a really good judge of character. I have a good gut instinct. I've known even before someone's done anything shady that they've been shady. I've known before anyone's even acted like a nice guy that they were gonna be a fuckboy. Like, I just have a good judge of character. Nothing bad happened. It was really, really fun. And I just think that really fun shit like that only happens completely by chance. Like meeting 35-year-old guy at ACL, like stuff like that. Like, it's completely by chance. So just let it fucking ride, because you don't know what's gonna come from it. It could be like the best day of your life. You might meet your boyfriend. You never know. So just like let it ride, yo. Like, people that fight the ride of life are just unhappy, because like you're not just appreciating how everything happening is happening to better you, to benefit you. Well, that was my story. I hope that I get on here again soon. I love you guys. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram. Check out my live stream on LiveAF, username Brian Victoria. DM me, hit me up. Let me give you advice. Let's do this thing. You guys know the deal. All right, I'll talk to you later, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.